the journey of over 15 years of this university, both as Pandit Deendayal Petroleum University and in the last 3 years, playing a very vital role as Energy University. We are proudly called as Energy University because of the contributions you have made, not only to the petroleum sector and to the fossil fuels, but also non-fossil, and especially in all 7 verticals of renewable energy. The vision is to be internationally well accredited, known university for energy education, research, and innovation. To this end, one of the chief mission is not only to extend a world-class curriculum, but also to create centers of excellence, because we emphasize mostly on experiential learning and hands-on experience to augment skill development and also to propagate Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative and Make in India concept. We have over 12 centers of excellence now in various verticals of renewable energy. We invested more than 240 crores. Our vision is to make students camera ready for industrial employment. And we want our students not to feel the gap between academia and industry. And to this end, all the centers of excellence have a handholding, both from the benevolence of Government of Gujarat, Government of India, and also across 10 industries have been handholding partners in this great venture, and to make this university a class institution, especially for skill-based training. This is a very unique university in the light of national education policy, mainly because it started as an institute for petroleum management. Then we instituted Institute for Petroleum Technology, and later it became a university with the School of Liberal Arts also on board. So today we have 4 schools: School of Energy Management, for Liberal Arts, and School of Technology, and School of Engineering and Energy Technology. So in the School of Technology, we have computer science, ICT, EC, civil, mechanical, and some of the allied science departments as well. In the School of Energy Technology, the uniqueness is all the major departments which contribute to energy are linked together in the form of petroleum technology, petrochemical, chemical engineering, nuclear engineering, solar research and solar energy, chemistry, physics, and all the departments which contribute to energy technology is grouped. And the foremost department in School of Energy Technology is electrical engineering. And they serve all the mission and vision statements pertaining to energy education. We have nearly 240 students intake into the School of Management, which has 2 sections, one for general management and another section exclusively for energy management. So we have hand-holding with several industry partners, and we also have a PhD program in management school, hand-holding with NTPC. So it's a very unique proposition in the management that we not only train students in all branches of management, HR, marketing, logistics, finance, but we also have a separate section for energy management, which brings more relevance to direct employment into any energy industry verticals. I'm very happy to tell the accreditation comes a long way. We don't necessarily work for it. but the good practices exercised both in education and in research naturally brings us to accreditation process. And I'm very happy to tell that in the state of Gujarat, except for Gujarat University, amongst the technical universities, we are the first private university to be ranked by government of Gujarat with the 5-star rating. And we have provided leadership in grooming students from All India JEE and also from ACPC, that is the Gujarat government selections process. So in the accreditation, we have not only excelled in NAC with the A++ grade. To the best of our knowledge, we are the first university in the entire history of the Gujarat universities to have acquired A++ grade. And this has not come without the hard work and distinguished services of our faculty and staff. They have provided academic leadership. We are ranked number one amongst the private engineering university for various reasons. One of the reasons is our entire curriculum is as per Industry 4.0 demands. So the design of the entire curriculum across 4 schools are tuned to Industry 4.0, Education 4.0, and Business 4.0. That is the uniqueness that has given an edge for PDEU to have the top rank in the NAC accreditation. Not only that, recently, the government of Gujarat benevolently recognized PDEU as one of the 7 centers of excellence. There are other 6 institutions which are also given the Center of Excellence status, but we are humbled that we are also selected as one of the centers of excellence. The reason why government of Gujarat has given us a COE status is that we transcend beyond being locally engaged and nationally important, but also to become globally competitive. That is why we are given the first top grade, both in the GSIRF ranking and as well as a COE status, for which we are very grateful to government of Gujarat. And at the same time, from the national perspective in the ranking, NAC A++ grade we have. Apart from that, one of the very distinguished ranking accreditation that we have is the ARIA ranking for innovation and entrepreneurship, again conducted by the Ministry of Education. And I'm very happy to tell that amongst the private universities, we are placed in the 5th rank in the All India ranking amongst the private engineering colleges. And this comes because of the excellent chemistry we have struck with young entrepreneurs. And today we are recognized as the agency for the government of Gujarat for student startup innovation. And also from the national perspective, we are now one of the nodal agencies for DST government of India. And we have got a benevolent funding up to 20 crores to spearhead this startup activity. The goodness of our admission process is we are specially giving 50% allowance to All India JEE ranking. At the same time, a good set entrance exam is conducted for Gujarat students. 50% of the seats are reserved for good set qualified students. However, government has given us more autonomy in terms of the students. Therefore, from this year, we have 75% allotment for All India JEE, and students can compete in the 75% quota. At the same time, 20% is willfully dedicated to ACPC qualified students. So the vision of the government of Gujarat is to empower the Gujarati students, and it has been successfully carried forward in the last years. And with the COE status that the government has given, we are very pleased to say that we have autonomy in terms of the seat sharing. And from this year onwards, we are going to have a 75-25 proportion. In spite of that, we have in School of Liberal Studies 15% diversity. And I'm very pleased to say that 53% are women students in School of Liberal Studies. So we have taken care of gender equality. We have taken care of outreach and inclusivity. Especially, it has come very well with the liberal studies. And we are making robust scholarship schemes for attracting more girl students and also from outside the Gujarat state by launching several scholarship schemes. This is a very detailed listing we have. To all those who are interested, I ask you to visit our admission website because that gives various schemes. But to make a very clear distinction, there are two major scholarship schemes, and we are investing nearly 10 crores for scholarship alone. And that is the best practice of PDEU. Amongst the two major schemes that we have scholarship for merit students, which solely comes from their plus two achievement and also from their JEE ranking, and they can avail the merit scholarship. We also have an equally competing scholarship called Merit Cum Mean Scholarship, which is also aided by government of Gujarat, and that also carries a lot of proportion. But apart from that, to attract the best JEE rankers, we have launched in each department special merit scholarships. And we are also very concerned that the admission should also be on the core engineering, because core engineering is fulcrum to Industry 4.0 revolution. Therefore, in branches like electrical, mechanical, and civil engineering, and also in petroleum engineering, we have launched several schemes to bring scholarship for competent students in these branches. And I would request all the parents, teachers, and the students to visit our admission webpage to get a knowledge of all the schemes that we have. Apart from that, there is also a clear mandate for girls quota along with scholarship, and I request the girl students to avail the scholarship. In year 2020, when we were locked down by COVID pandemic, that was a very transforming journey that we had. We almost revised 100% all our subjects pertaining to Industry 4.0. And I should say that more than 1,300 subjects were revised, not with minor revisions, but it went through almost entire curriculum design was revised. And we have added all the elements pertaining to Industry 4.0 revolution, especially in the area of data science, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cyber physical systems, and also in next generation computing. We have brought major revisions in skill set. And also one uniqueness of the PDEU curriculum is we have laid a lot of importance into manufacturing skill set. Therefore, experiential learning comes in a very big way, especially for the branches pertaining to manufacturing. So I should say that if you compare our curriculum today, we are equally competent like any of the premier institutes like IITs. If you compare our first year syllabus, they are in par with the first year syllabus of IITs and NITs. So we have done a thorough exercise, and we call this as Curriculum 2020, which has been approved by our Academic Council and Board of Management. And that's the uniqueness of our curriculum architecture. both entry is important, also exit is important. PDU starts this internship right from first year. One of the very special practice of PDU is to give a immersion program into rural internship as a compulsory engagement in the first year end before they go into second year curriculum. And students are supposed to spend 1 full month into rural internship to understand and to connect with the communities. We have 5 NGOs who help us in giving this immersion programs on rural internship. So students get sensitized to the societal needs before they come into core engineering or other branches of science or liberal arts. So they know what to learn and what is the relevance to the social connectivity. One of the best practices of PDU is to have compulsory industry internship by the end of 4th semester. That is the end of second year. And this is mandatory, and it's a 1 month long industry internship. 100% everyone has to go through it. And this is also graded and credits are added to it. That makes the industry internship very robust. And we have more than 600 industries with whom we are connected, so that our students are not running here and there for industry placement or internship. They are all naturally admitted into one of these industries, and they really spend 1 full month. And after that, there is also an interview before they are graded and credited. So the 1 month long rural internship at the end of first year and compulsory 1 month industry internship in the end of second year makes our curriculum and experiential learning much more robust at PDU. Apart from this, we have more than 320 student projects, which we call it as comprehensive projects, where students do their last semester training at the industry and doing the industry problems. So PDU also is emphasizing more on comprehensive capstone projects, or we call it comprehensive projects, where we just don't do an academic project, but industry guided and industry approved projects. And that also has naturally led way for employment. So when students do their final year projects with the industry, most of them are taken by the industry itself. Today, I can say that we have more than 90% placement from students who express to be placed. But there is also a big emphasis on higher education. All our liberal arts students, they invariably go for higher education. And today I can say more than 300 students are outbound every year from PDEU for higher studies. And the same is true for engineering faculty also. Many of the students go for placement abroad or for higher studies. And I'm very proud to tell you that our placements are absolutely great. In fact, as I'm giving this interview, I have to tell you, yesterday, 20 students who are GATE qualified, who got All India ranking in the top 10, including 3 All India rank 1 students from the last 3 years, they all got placed with a 24 lakh package just yesterday. And I'm very glad to tell you, in the GATE exam, which is mandatory for postgraduate studies or for placement in Navaratna companies, I have to tell, amongst all the IIT, NIT students, PDU has been securing the All India first rank for the last 3 consecutive years. And that has increased our presence in the placement. And today we can boast that more than 250 industries visit our campus every year. And we have 90% placement in almost all the branches. And I'm also happy to tell you that School of Energy Management or School of Management has 100% admission and 100% placing. JEE students are analytically well trained. Numerically, they are brilliant in solving problems. Their understanding of basic methodology is very sound. But what they should look for in PDU is experiential learning. We have at least 33% of our courses are outside the classroom. So that brings a very stringent equipping mechanism for students to put their hands on in learning. We have one center called International Center for Automobile Excellence. And there we have nearly 62 modules for students to have hands-on training in automobile manufacturing and automobile electronics. And I'm very pleased to tell you this is one of its kind in the entire country, where we have invested 100 crores. And we thank Maruti Suzuki for giving a major chunk of this contribution along with Government of Gujarat. We have established one of the best facility for hands-on training. Yeah, I'm very excited to connect with the students through this platform. I myself have taught JEE qualified students at IIT Kanpur for nearly 18 plus years. And I have handled first year courses. So I know how brilliant they are, how much they aspire to come up in life, and also to learn the best of technology from the IITs. So I know what is their aspiration, how hard they work when they want to make it through JEE. When they look for opportunities, look not only for bookish knowledge, because you've been trained for such practices for the last 3-4 years when JEE. But my encouragement is now it has to be skill-based. You have to groom yourself as the next potential entrepreneur. You need to have industry requirements in mind. You need to have one thirst as to how you can contribute to the nation, and through the flagship program called Make in India or Atmanirbhar Bharat. So from the word go, when you join any university or IIT or IITs, your thirst should be how best I can contribute to this national agenda. And what is that new thing that I can provide to the society? We should not be worried about the package. Generally, the temptation is for the number of hours you have spent, the entertainments that you had to forego, the cultural enjoyment that you had to forego in terms of looking for JEE should not take you to the other extreme. Rather, it should make you more responsible once you have made it to the top. You have to ask that question, am I the answer for any one of the question or the challenges that my community or my nation is facing? If you can leave that one gap filled, then you have contributed to the nation and to the society. The reward will certainly come back to you. We think that we are just a drop in the ocean, but many drops make a mighty ocean. So you are one such person who will become crucial to national agenda, especially in the Make in India program. And since you are mostly competing for technical education, I want you to set your vision very high and take it easy. And you're coming to the university level of learning. It should be a fun time. You should enjoy assimilating all that you memorized during your +1, +2 days. And here is a time where you would like to verify your fundamentals with skill-based learning.